From the yin and yang of Taoist philosophy to the twin pillars of the occult, the concept of duality lies at the heart of mysticism, alchemy, and spiritual wisdom. It is the idea that two opposing forces, light and dark, masculine and feminine, life and death, exist not in conflict but in harmony, shaping the very foundation of reality. But what does duality truly mean? Is it merely a division, or is it the secret key to enlightenment? In this exploration, we will uncover the esoteric and mystical significance of duality, how it has been represented across cultures, and why understanding its hidden wisdom is essential for spiritual awakening. At the highest level, duality represents the structure of existence itself. It's the law that governs the universe, consciousness, and the journey of the soul. Without darkness, light would be meaningless. Without chaos, order would not exist. Ancient traditions recognized this universal truth. Taoism teaches that yin and yang are two interdependent forces, darkness and light, passivity and action, earth and heaven, that flow together in an eternal cycle. In Hermeticism, the principle of polarity states that everything has its opposite, but opposites are merely different degrees of the same essence. Alchemy speaks of the union of opposites, the merging of sulfur, which is masculine and represents fire, and mercury, which is feminine and represents water, to create the philosopher's stone, the key to ultimate transformation. Thus, duality does not imply separation, instead it teaches balance and integration. One of the most famous representations of duality is the twin pillars, often seen in Masonic and esoteric symbolism. These pillars, also known as Boaz and Jachin, stand at the entrance to Solomon's temple, symbolizing the two opposing forces that support creation. Boaz representing strength, the moon, the feminine, water, mystery, and receptivity, and Jachin representing wisdom, the sun, the masculine, fire, revelation, and action. These two pillars also appear in the High Priestess tarot card, where they represent the hidden knowledge that can only be understood by balancing opposites. The message here is clear: wisdom lies between extremes. Those who wish to unlock the mysteries of existence must learn to walk the middle path, embracing both sides of duality without being trapped in either. Just as duality exists in the cosmos, it also exists within the human soul. Carl Jung introduced the concept of the shadow self, the hidden, repressed aspects of our psyche that we often reject. However, the path to true enlightenment requires us to embrace our shadow rather than deny it. The light side of the self represents conscious awareness, virtue, and reason, but can also become rigid, egotistical, or self-righteous if unbalanced. The shadow side represents instinct, emotion, and hidden power, but when unintegrated, it can lead to destructive impulses, fears, and chaos. The great mystics and initiates throughout history have always known, only by uniting the shadow and the light can one become whole. The alchemists called this process the Great Work, the transformation of the base self into gold, achieved not by eliminating darkness but by integrating it into the light. In alchemy and mysticism, the highest spiritual goal is the sacred union, often depicted as the merging of the sun and moon, the king and queen, or the masculine and feminine energies. In Hinduism, this union is symbolized by Shiva and Shakti, the divine couple whose dance creates the cosmos. In Kabbalah, the goal is to unite the left and right pillars of the tree of life, harmonizing the active and passive forces of creation. And in Tantra, the balance of masculine and feminine energies within the self leads to enlightenment. The lesson: true power is found in integration, not division. The seeker who unites opposites within themselves will transcend duality and enter a higher state of consciousness. Although duality is a necessary structure of reality, the greatest mystery is that it is not the final truth. In many esoteric traditions, beyond the two opposing forces lies a third force, a higher state that reconciles duality and leads to unity. In Christianity, this is the Holy Spirit, which exists beyond the Father and the Son, the Father being active and the Son representing the passive nature. In Taoism, this is the Tao, the nameless force that contains both yin and yang yet transcends them. And in alchemy, this is the Philosopher's Stone, the result of merging the opposites into a single divine substance. The goal of all spiritual paths is to move beyond conflict and separation into a state of oneness and understanding. To conclude, duality is not about division, it's about balance and harmony. Every force in the universe has its counterpart, and true wisdom lies in learning to embrace and integrate both sides. We are not meant to be only light or only darkness, but instead to become whole, unified beings who understand the sacred dance of opposites. So, the next time you feel torn between two extremes, remember the truth is always found in balance. If you love exploring mystical wisdom and hidden knowledge, subscribe for daily insights into the esoteric world. Thank you.